USC head coach Clay Helton after the big win over Utah. Next up, they got Cal coming up this weekend. He joins us now. Coach, good morning.
Good morning, Dan.
Do I refer to you as coach, interim head coach, what?
I'm just a good old ball coach. How about that?
Oh, you're the good old ball coach now. Now that Spurrier's not coaching. So you're GOBC, good old ball coach. I like it.
Just a ball coach.
All right, when you took the sidelines at Notre Dame, and here you are as a head coach, what was it like? What was that feeling like, and how was it different from you just being offensive coordinator?
It was very humbling, to be the head coach of the University of Southern California, one of the greatest football traditions there is in college football. It doesn't happen to you very often, and to walk out there in that Notre Dame venue, which was an unbelievable rivalry and a great game year in and year out. It was neat to take the field with a bunch of great kids.
How were you different, though, in preparing, obviously, as a head coach and calling the plays, but now you're leading these kids out there as opposed to being a part of a staff leading the kids out?
Yeah, it's extremely different. One, you can't be the offensive coordinator only. You have to look over the entire team. You have to be involved with the defense, the special teams, the offense, and have your hands on everything and let the kids feel you in every area. So very fortunate to have a really good offensive staff that helps me put a game plan together, helps with great suggestions in game, and allows me to be focused more on the entire team rather than just the offense.
How do you get rid of the interim head coach tag?
Win a lot of games, and just right now, and I'm not really focused really on that. My primary goal is to be consistent for these kids on a weekly basis, day-to-day basis, and just focus on the next game. And I really don't worry about things I can't control. As football coaches, we're educators, and right now we got a great opportunity to educate some men on how you deal with adversity over the next 6 weeks. I've been in it 20 years, and I may get more done in this next 6 weeks than I've done in over 20 years because there's going to be some great life lessons here. So I'm just going to focus on that, add up all the wins at the end, and see where it goes from there.
What have you learned about yourself?
I've learned that you as a coach, you can touch a lot of kids. You're a major factor in their lives. I believe our job as coaches is like educators. We're just as valuable as a high school teacher in a young kid's life. To have the opportunity to show them some extreme life lessons here, and not always worry about the X's and O's. I think that's a major part of our job in college football right now.
Prior to Notre Dame, the last time you gave a pregame speech was when?
Oh, gosh, 2 years ago. Fortunately or unfortunately, I've been in this situation before. When Coach Kiffin was here and then Coach Ogeron took over, they named me interim head coach for the Las Vegas Bowl, and so I've had to do this before, and we had good success with it. But it was nice to have an opportunity to get back in front of the kids and be in that role again.
He's Clay Helton, the USC head coach, joining us, Dan Patrick's show. Did you rehearse the pregame speech?
No, the one thing that I got some great advice from my dad, and he said, you just make sure that you're yourself. Kids always smell falseness. Just be yourself. So I don't rehearse too much. I just try to be as natural as I come because the kids know who I am. I've been here 6 years. We've built great relationships, and I'm not going to change who I am because they like it, and why try to go be Vince Lombardi, or I can't be a Steve Sarkisian, I can't be, a Lane Kiffin, I can't be around some of the other great coaches I've been around. Just go be yourself, and that's the best advice I've been given.
Last time you talked to Coach Sarkisian was when?
We talk on a weekly basis, and just wishing him the best of luck. Very simple, Simon, and wishing him the best of luck, and know he's going to get healthy and get back to what he loves to do. He's a good man and a great coach, and just keeping his well wishes going where he's back on the football field at some point in time because he's a fine coach and a fine man.
Does he have input? Does he offer advice?
No, it's just basically well wishes.
You look back, do you play anything over in your head, Clay, about what you saw or thought or anything with August, September with Coach Sarkisian?
No, when I started off, Dan, with it, I said going into this that I would, I wasn't going to kick a man while he's down, and those private moments with Coach, I'm going to leave private, and all I can say is this is, Coach Sarkisian's going to be back one day. He's good for football, and he's good in kids' lives, and I look forward to that day.
The state of the program, how would you describe it?
I think it is in a position where it's, in my opinion, getting ready to explode. I think that, and in a good way. I think we have some extremely talented players here that really want to, be great. And I've believed this from day one, even going into this season. I thought we could compete and win against anybody in the country if we played good, clean football. And we went into a Notre Dame game 2 weeks ago and played with, really uncommon effort. I loved their effort, but we made a lot of mistakes. And this past week, they played with the exact same effort versus number 3 team in the country, but they really played clean, very assignment-sound football. And you look up and you win a huge game in our conference. So I think USC, it's USC. It's one of the most unbelievable academic schools there is in the world. Plus, you get to develop as an NFL player, and you get the chance to win national championships. This place will always be special, not only now but for years to come.
I might be able to call a few plays for that offense as good as it is, though, Coach.
I'm going to tell you this. If you have any touchdowns or any first down plays, you can hurry up and get here.
No, we were on the sidelines for the Notre Dame game, and then I watched most of the Utah game. And just to see, like, I've seen great athletes before, but then you're watching some athletes where you go, that's different than we've seen. There are very few players like that in college football. It's just, having a consistent team and the defense stepping up. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. But as far as there was a 3-minute span in that Notre Dame game, no, Coach, where I went, I mean, it was back and forth. It was incredible to watch that kind of athletic performance on both sides.
Yeah, belief is a special thing, and our kids are really starting to believe. You build, as a coach, you build confidence in kids, and when they believe in themselves and build that confidence, there's nothing they can't do. And that Notre Dame game was a stepping stone for us, and we eliminated some mistakes going in the next game. And what a great Utah game we have, and hopefully that'll propel us through the rest of the season.
Can you say something bad about UCLA or Jim Moore just so we can stir it up early here, Coach?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Do you hate UCLA?
No, I tell you what, we're fortunate in Los Angeles. We have 2 great schools here, 2 great schools, and 2 very, very competitive schools whose fan bases are very, very passionate. It's just like those other rivalries throughout college football. You love to get to that day in November where you get to play and compete against your rival, and we look forward to doing that.
Now, Coach Moore listens to the show, so he's probably driving to work or he's already at work.
Yeah, no question. No newspaper material.
Oh, nothing there. Like you want to mock his visor or anything? I mean, whatever you want. Just a little jab, stirred up. Come on.
No, not yet.
All right, if you arm wrestled.
It would be a hell of a battle.
How about at halftime? You and Jim, instead of the bands out there, just have you guys arm wrestle.
I don't think that'd be as entertaining as watching Juju Smith or Josh Rosen go to work.
Good luck against Cal. Good luck the rest of the season, Coach. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Dan. Appreciate it.
All right, that's Clay Helton, head coach, USC.